Fiddle again, and hello, it's Phil. Welcome back to Magic Monday. It's been 6 whole years, but we're back playing another mill deck, just picking up where we left off from. So we did set this up for Timeless, but we're playing in historic format on Arena. So Magic Arena has a bunch of formats. It's been around for long enough that it has added a whole bunch of cards from back in the day, and it's letting you play with a much wider range of cards if you're playing one of these formats. Obviously your opponents get a bigger pool of cards to choose from as well, so you could be playing a deck that's full of overpowered cards, as it were. But yes, we're playing a fantastic mill deck. We've got the Sage of Mysteries. Whenever we play an enchantment, opponent mills 2, and we're playing basically everything else as an enchantment. Got Jace to draw us cards. We've got the Ruin Crab, so whenever we lay a land, we get to mill 3. We've got the Eidolon of Philosophy. It's an enchantment creature, just for the sake of it. Since then, I keep getting defeated with this deck from a card, Gaia's Blessing. It's a green card that whenever it gets milled, they shuffle their whole graveyard back into their library. So I've been trading out those 2 cards for 2 1-drop artifacts that you can exile their graveyard at instant speed, basically, by sacrificing it, and you get to draw a card. So if you play this deck and you come up against Gaia's Blessing and it keeps ruining your day, that's the switch that I made. Yeah, there's a bunch of things you could do, little alterations. But yeah, I was getting away with this for a while, playing this fantastic deck. Just mill in 2 or 3 cards every turn. We've got our Witness Protection. Whenever we see a creature we don't like, if it's got an ability that's going to make it bigger, or any ability that we don't like, or it's got greater than 2 power, then we can turn it into a legitimate business person. So we've got our enchantment. Whenever we cast a blue spell, the mill. So whatever we're doing, whether we're laying lands, or we're playing blue spells, or we're casting enchantments, we're getting extra triggers from our Drowned Secrets. And we just need to stay alive long enough. We can do us damage, but if it's only a small amount of damage over time, like we can let 1 through a bunch of times, even 2 really, but we can block these small creatures. Their big butt crab and sage. 2 for the blue spell, 2 for an enchantment. We've only got 2 lands, but it doesn't matter. We'd love to get a 3rd one to get Fraying Sanity. That doubles up the amount of cards that we're milling every turn. So again, yeah, it doesn't matter if we take much damage. We're probably going to win the race. Especially when we get Fraying Sanity out. That's the key. Either getting Bruvac or Fraying Sanity out, so you can really double up the amount of cards that you're milling every turn. We've only got 7 cards left. Even if we let through all the damage, it's not going to be enough. We're going to win next turn. Yep, we can make some blocks without sacrificing any creatures. No worries. Yeah, any blue spell, and the fact it's an enchantment, takes them down to 1 card left. It's a land. Oh well, Ruin Crab. And that's it. More than enough. Swing in to send a message. Yeah, it's funny to swing in with a 0 power creature, just to be extra aggressive, like a small dog that wants to bark at you incessantly. I never mulligan unless I've got 1 land or like 5 land, I don't know. but pretty much never. I pretty much just keep everything, see what happens. A gambler at heart when there's no actual stakes. Yeah, we're just trying to win, completely mill them out, say 3 times in a row, just to display the fun that I'm having on Arena nowadays. It's been a long time. I went for a long time that I wasn't playing Magic at all. And I got back into it and I was only playing Arena, I wasn't buying any cards. And I got back into getting commander decks for fun. So I've got a bunch of commander decks. And they came with collector booster samples. Which then encouraged me to get some collector boosters, which I did enjoy opening, it is good fun. Yeah, they did suck me back into buying some paper products. Yeah, I'll save that for another video. Show some of the cards that I opened. And yeah, mainly I've been just playing on the Arena. I haven't touched my Magic Online account for a long time, or any of the other games, the 2015 one. Now that they have, as I say, this extra range of cards, Arena's got more to it. You're never tempted back to the older versions, where they had the smaller pool of cards. It was maybe over 1 or 2 years. This has definitely won the war of all the different Magic games you could get. So we're sending them a message by swinging in with our 0-2. Yeah, we could hang back and block, but we just got bravado. Sure, swing in, we just really don't care. We've got the dream start. You get that Fraying Sanity down early. Does so much work. Yeah, I'm sure they're raging with us. We could do with a grab, but we're not going to see him, I don't think. Only when we've just thrown all these lands down where we don't need them. Should hold the land back, but we've got that Maddening Cacophony that we could get rid of half of their deck if we get 6 land out. There's the crab. So yeah, if we can kick Maddening Cacophony, we can mill out half the deck, and of course with Fraying Sanity at the end of the turn the other half will go. So as long as we can get up to 6 land, that combo's on the table. As I say, we're getting Fraying Sanity out so early. Game's pretty much over. But they did miss a few land drops. We'll start blocking their stuff. Stop showboating. Attacking them with 0 power creatures. Yeah, it's all over. And they had loads of cards in their deck as well. They weren't playing just 60, it looks like they were playing about 100 cards. Yeah, mill deck, don't care. The only thing that we care about is that one card that ruins everything, Gaia's Blessing. Yeah, people only caught on and started playing that after they'd been annoyed by mill decks much like this one for a long time. There's only so many times you get annoyed by a certain strategy beating you before you start main decking things to deal with it. So we've got the Witness Protections. They are blue spells. Happy days. Don't think we need to change the 1-1 into a 1-1. Does help them gain life, but it's not really relevant yet. We'd rather save it for the creature that it's going to become relevant for, like an Ajani's Pridemate, or a similar type creature. We're going to get double triggers every blue spell that we play. I'm going to wait until they got 20 cards in their graveyard before we play the Jace. That way we can draw 3 cards. And ideally we want to mill them for each card that we're drawing when we draw those 3 cards. So sequencing, ideally we play the Psychic Corrosion first. This way we get rewarded for playing the Jace. And then we get to mill, and then we get rewarded for drawing the cards. Wow, Coco. Haven't seen that for a while. Yeah, just don't think it's fast enough. Nothing's ever fast enough. Yeah, we've got the Fraying Sanity. Again, sequencing, we really want to play this first. Might even be worth gambling and paying the 2 life. It's very bold. But I want to do it. Go down to 8. And double trigger. Mill you. Draw 3 cards. Triple trigger. Fraying Sanity. Yep. Yeah, you just gotta go for it when you got the Fraying Sanity. The more cards that you can mill in one turn, the more you're gonna get in the trigger at the end of the turn. And getting double Fraying Sanity is amazing, because the second one waits for the first one to go. So when the first one triggers and it mills a bunch, then the second one mills all that much again. It's great. Opponent's taking ages to start. Mess about with the mascot. Change it to the blue, since we're playing blue. So mirror match. Blue against blue. Hopefully we're not going to get everything counterspelled. But at least we got the crab down first. Just swing in, send a message. Oh, actual creatures, right, okay. Get that Fraying Sanity down, don't have to worry about a counterspell. Got the Ristic Study. Ooh, exciting. See if they want to pay the 1. Right. Lay a 4-drop. That's a 2-drop. You're gonna pay the 1, you pay the 1. Oh, they're a pro. They're paying the 1. No free cards for us. Let's get down the corrosion. Start milling just for drawing cards. Don't think we're actually going to cast this Mindbreaker. Usually discard it. And we get the tutelage. Yep, it's usually to Teferi's tutelage, discard it, and then out of nowhere reanimate it. Mill half the deck, and the other half goes for the Fraying Sanity. And Witness Protection. Whichever one is more useful. We could nerf if we want to. Yeah, I think we want to get tried and tested plan. Getting the Mindbreaker away. Get down our buddy the crab. There we go, we've dumped our whole hand in one go. Nice big Fraying Sanity trigger. Enough to win the whole game. Gonna go again, we're having so much fun. Yeah, at this point the deck was unbeatable. Until I started seeing that Gaia's Blessing keep coming up. Originally I put in Disallow, the counter target triggered ability. And that costs 3 mana, and it's hard to hold up 3 mana when you're playing this deck because it's quite low to the ground. You're playing 1s and 2s, but you're not overdosed with land that much of the time. And if you are, you're working your way towards kicking the Maddening Cacophony at 6. And it's very rare that an opponent will last until you drop 7 land because you'll have already won the game by then. So it doesn't really get to the point that you've got too many lands and that you've been flooded out. Still, send a message. Swing in for your 1, do it. got a creature deck, but it's probably going to be too slow. When we're drawing a card, we get 2 triggers. Throw away the cacophony. It's very bold. Probably not the right move, but we're doing it. I like to have as big a turn as I can. And they're giving up. And they quit out on us. Come back next time. Play some more Magic, hopefully on a Monday. Until then, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.